What's up, everybody? My name is Kinetic, and welcome to a Diablo 3 Reaper of Souls discussion. I've got a very important topic that I want to talk to you about right now. Because right now, over there on the Diablo 3 forums, Blizzard is soaking up information from us players and fans like a sponge. And one particular topic that they are very interested in hearing more about from us is how much do we want ladders? Now, when I talk about ladders, for those of you that don't know, I'm not talking about something you like, climb up like this to get to, the top of a house or something like that. Ladders are basically, let me break it down for you real quick if you don't know what a ladder is. A ladder is basically a ranking system. It's a list of people from 1 to whatever that are doing better at something than somebody else. And a lot of games have this. Diablo 2 used to have it. For some reason, they haven't put it in Diablo 3. We're going to talk about why that's important to Diablo 3. And the way that it usually works in games, right, is it can start at any time in a game's lifetime. They will say, okay, everybody, from this starting point, you will all have a new character, right? And we'll have a race to see who can, by a certain time or at certain intervals, achieve certain goals, right? Certain objectives, like how much experience can you get? Can you beat this monster or something like that before the competition ends, or something like that, right? And so if you happen, for example, to have the most experience in a race for, this competition to get to the top of the ladder, who is gaining the most experience, like in a month or something like that, right? If you're number one, then you have something to brag about. Let's be honest, most of the time, this is for bragging rights, right? In a lot of these games, it's just for bragging rights. So you can say, hey, look, I'm at, number whatever, and I'm better than all of these other people at whatever this is, right? And that's pretty cool. And also what you can do to have even more fun with this, what a lot of people do, is they'll have a little bit of friendly competition with their friends, right? And they'll be like, hey, buddy, let's get on the ladder this Saturday or something like that for the experience race. And be like, yeah, man, let's do it. And so you both start, your new characters or whatever, and then you start racing, and then you have that, that competition, and it's fun. You know what I mean? And so for that reason, ladders can be a lot of fun. Sometimes there's also tangible rewards, right? There's something that you can get your hands on, right? When it's all done and have something to look how cool this is. And if they could do that for Diablo 3, then maybe we could get legendaries, right, in these ladders, or some other kind of prizes that could be of equal or maybe even greater value than legendaries. How about unique legendaries you can only get in ladders? Yeah, now that's what I'm talking about. Something that you can only get, like if you're ranked like one, in the top 50 or something like that, you get a special item that only the top 50 guys get and will never be seen or touched by anybody else that didn't get that good up on that ladder. That's how ladders can be tons of fun for games, right? They can add a little friendly competition between you and just a bunch of, strangers out there in the world, or between you and your buddies. You got bragging rights, and sometimes you even have tangible rewards. You've got something, got a prize. And so right now, right, Blizzard is open to hearing about that. This doesn't happen often, right? It doesn't happen all that often. But they are wanting to hear, and I've got a picture of one of the blue posts right here, and I'm going to sum it up for you. Basically, this says that they have not confirmed, nor are they canceling any existence of ladders in Reaper of Souls. They are very interested, it seems, in putting ladders into Diablo 3. But what they want are primarily two things, guys, and this is where this is going to come in from us. They want to know how big of a selling point is ladders in existence for Diablo 3 Reaper of Souls. How big of a selling point is that for you? How badly do you want it in Reaper of Souls? And two, what kinds of ideas do you have for what kinds of ladders? Give them some kind of, ideas for what they can do for ladders, maybe what the rewards are. Like I said, perhaps just bragging rights, maybe unique items. I would like to think that we could push it even further and get to something like that. I would love to earn a unique legendary because I was in the top 50 or whatever in a particular ladder. That could be so much fun. If you don't have any ideas, then just look at the thread, because I've got a link to it in the description of this video. go to the thread, right? Of course, you got to have a Battle.net account so the way you can comment on the forum section. And tell them, right? Tell them that you want ladders. If you don't have any particular ideas yourself for, you know, what might seem good or whatever for a ladder competition or whatever, just look through the comments, because some of these other guys have probably got their own suggestions. And if you like that suggestion, then just quote that and put it in and say, hey, this guy sounds like he's got a good idea. I would like to see that implemented in there as well. We got to make this happen, guys. And I'll tell you why, another reason why this is so important, because it's not just important for Diablo 3, right? For Diablo 3's long-term survival as a populated game. I mean, it's got a pretty good following, right? Diablo 3. Diablo as a franchise has a huge following. Diablo 3 still has a strong following. And this will mean so much more to old school Diablo players and to other ARPG players as well. It will be so healthy for the game that even if you are not interested in a ladder system, I promise you that this is something that will somehow indirectly still benefit you as either a Diablo player or even just as a Blizzard's game player. Because this is our chance to show them that when they ask us, that we can help support them with suggestions, with requests, and to put the pressure on them to make something awesome happen. And it's not like this has never happened before. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it wasn't all that long ago when they did something similar to this and they were like, hey guys, what do you want for the next World of Warcraft expansion pack? And people were like, pandas! And look what the fuck they did. The whole next expansion pack was pandas in World of Warcraft. And it was, you know, for the fans, right, that wanted pandas, it was a huge success. And of course, for the actual expansion, it was controversial and it made some people not actually want to play WoW anymore. But this is not the same, right? This is completely different, because you have nothing to lose in Diablo 3 if ladders are in existence. Even if you guys watching this video for some reason or another are playing Diablo and you have no interest in ladders or at all or whatever, you have nothing to lose from this, right? You have nothing to lose and something to gain. I guarantee it, because even if you don't want to pay any attention to ladders, if they put ladders into the game, it will mean that the game is more exciting, right? That means more people will be playing the game. Blizzard will profit more from it, and they will continue to put probably more of their resources, or as much of their resources as they can, into Diablo 3, Reaper of Souls, and all that stuff, which means we'll get better content, fixes, and all that stuff faster. This includes PvP, I'm convinced, right? After this is successful, I guarantee you they will go, okay, well that went well, let's ask again what they want for Diablo 3. And I know a lot of you guys out there are probably like, man, fuck ladders, give me PvP. This is your chance still to get ladders out of the way and then get to PvP. Because let's be honest, I mean, as far as I can tell, they're not even listening or asking anything, whatever, about PvP. They're like, you know what, we're busy with this other stuff, and which includes ladders, you know what I'm saying? So help support ladders, right? Help us get something that we want, and we will help you guys. I'm sure of it. We'll help you guys, because we probably want PvP as well. If we want a competitive thing like ladders, we probably want competitive PvP as well in Diablo 3. I really want it to happen. I really want it to happen. I won't lie. This is a selfish request from me as well, because to me, I could see so much potential in how ladders is going to make Diablo 3 so much more exciting and interesting of a game just in general. And how, like I said, with us making this request really strongly with Blizzard and then making it happen, that's going to prove that not only are they listening, but we have the power, right? We have the power as players to really tell them something that we strongly wish would happen, and they will make it happen. I know it will redeem Blizzard a little bit with me and some of their shortcomings with different games, you know, including Diablo 3, right? And yeah, I want to see it happen. I know some of you guys out there want to see it happen, and even if you, again, have no interest in ladders, please help support this. Please help support this, because you will benefit from it some way or another, indirectly, it will benefit you as a Diablo 3 player. That's all I'm going to say for this video, guys. There are a couple of issues. There are a couple of other issues that I would like to talk about that in a different video. Things like things about monster density. They're talking about, oh, how many monsters do you want, like, in areas and stuff like that, and you know, strategic combat and different topics. But I'm gonna save those for a different video. For now, let's make these ladders happen. Give Diablo a ladder or something like that. We'll call this or something like that. That's all I got for you guys in this video. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. Click that like button to support these videos and stay subscribed for more Diablo 3 news and discussions coming up very, very soon. My name is Kinetic. Thanks for watching.